So 2026 was starting off with a bang, literally a bang. If you follow my YouTube shorts or if you follow me on TikTok, you would have seen recently that I have had some mechanical issues with my Kawasaki Z650RS. So what I'm going to do is just break it down exactly what happened, what's going on with it, and where we're going with 2026. So on the 28th of December, it was a lovely day. I thought I'd go and take the bike out for a ride. Drove up to pick the bike up because I don't keep it at home. I keep it in a storage facility at work. Got to work, jumped on the bike after doing my initial checks. I hadn't been out on the bike for a couple of weeks. Everything seemed fine. Looked like I had enough oil to last my journey. Didn't even think twice about it. Been out on the bike for about 40 minutes when I noticed that the engine took a sudden drastic noise change. Something that I'd never done before, never heard it before. So I pulled over straight away, gave the bike a quick once over just in case there was something loose on the bike, or the exhaust came loose or something stupid like that, but I couldn't see anything. But I did notice that my oil had dropped. So with this being now a concern, I looked at where the closest fuel station, petrol station was, to see if I can go and get some oil for the bike, see if I can top it up. The closest one was 2 miles away, so I had to go and take a 2-mile walk to the closest petrol station to get some oil. 2 miles there, 2 miles back, 4 miles in total, feet with blisters. Riding boots are not the ones to be taking a 4-mile walk in, that's for sure. Topped up my oil, hoping that it was going to be issue resolved. Drove down the road for 2 minutes, engine noise still as it was, but now it's got a tapping sound and I ain't got a clue what's going on. And I mean, this tapping sound was ridiculous. I'll insert a clip of what it sounded like.
First startup. What the heck?
So I've never heard this sound before. Obviously, I don't come from a motorbike background. I've only been riding for less than 6 months. So in my head, I am now sweating. I am now panicking.
I'm panicking. Don't panic. No, I am, because I'm going to lose my job.
So what do you do when you're in a crisis and you need help? You call your boys. So called up my mate Zach. Can you come and pick me up? Because I am broken. I am broken down and I need your help.
Hello?
Good afternoon, madam. I am calling from your building society. But basically, before we continue, I need to ask you a series of security questions in order for me to confirm that it is actually me you are speaking to.
So I managed to get the bike back down to the dealer. They said they'd have a look at it straight away, and they did. A lot of people said it was the cam chain tensioner, so I put it on a few Facebook forums, and a lot of people said it was the cam chain tensioner. Turned out it wasn't the cam chain tensioner. That was all good. They didn't really know what else. They got in touch with Kawasaki in Bournemouth, and they said they would have a look at it. They had a look at it, and they come back and said that it was a lack of oil that starved the engine. Again, I'd done my checks before I started my journey. I'd done my checks, so I'm still adamant that I'd done my checks and that the oil level at the time was good. It was in between max and min. Granted, you know, it should have been topped up more. But, you know, go and buy cars, if it's in between max and min, to me that's good. But either way, it is what it is. And yeah, so it wasn't good. Got back in touch with the dealer, and they basically said that because of the lack of oil, the shim underneath the crankshaft had got too hot and popped out. Therefore, that was now creating the tapping sound. And again, I don't know anything about engines, but the moment he said the shim had popped out, I knew that was expensive. You know, I've watched enough of Matt Armstrong's videos to know that an engine rebuild isn't cheap. So that was my options. They gave me 2 options: engine rebuild or go and get a new engine. Now, luckily enough, they have come back to me and said if I can go and find an engine, they will fit it for free. So that's what I did. I went off, looked on eBay, came across a second-hand engine that came off a crash-damaged motorbike. It only had 561 miles registered to it, and I got the engine for £800 from a company called Moto Mint Parts, just off roundabouts in Heathrow. That's it, in a place called Egham. Never even heard of it before, but Egham in Heathrow. So I went up, picked up the engine and took it down to the dealer. Now, lucky enough for me, I'm going away with work for 5 weeks, so I am in no rush to get this bike back. And yeah, the company are going to do me a massive by fitting it for free, so I can't complain with that. I imagine I've probably saved hundreds in labour costs, let alone engine rebuild. Just the labour, man hours alone, I've probably saved hundreds of pounds. So they've helped me out massively, and I appreciate everything they're doing for me. So yeah, thank you very much, Crescent Motorcycles in Southampton. So lucky enough for me, I am in no desperate need to get my motorbike back anytime soon, because I'm going away with work for 5 weeks. So I'd be off the road either way if I had my motorbike here with me now or not. So by the time this video comes out, there should only be a week or so before I'm actually back out on the roads. And by then it would start getting warmer, be less rain, less ice, less, I would say snow, but we don't get any down south. But yeah, I'm just waffling now, so I'm going to end the video here. But thanks for listening to me cry about my blown engine.